That was much cleaner and faster. No, actually Bell was faster.
In the first 100 laps of this race, Ty Gibbs had a little hiccup on pit road and he went from 4th back to 28th. He didn't lose it. He rallied, he stabilized. Great work with Tyler Allen as well, his crew chief, for them as a team to rally and come back. And now he's 17 laps away, 16 laps away from winning here in Iowa and making it 3 different winners in 3 years. But Christopher Bell's not done with. Here's the 20.
That's as close as he's been.
And now Bell gets out of shape.
Every time he tries to ask more of the car, it's just not there. It's so hard when you, with 15 laps to go, there's the win right there. It's so hard to not overdrive it.
And now that the pit stops are complete, basically the running order is what you would imagine. Barry in 4th, that is for real. He has already serviced his car. Great run for Barry. Chastain cycled to 7th, Allmendinger in 8th.
Let's not lose sight of Ryan Blaney. There's still 15 laps to go. He's just over 6.5 seconds back. There is the 12. Has he got something special left at the end of this race to catch these JGR teammates? It's a big ask. It's a big chunk of time, but he's got 14 laps to do something about it.
That's the highest I've seen Bell in the middle of the corner. I thought he jumped the cushion, but he did make the corner, and it worked. Watch this. You can't even see the seam with the right sides. He's so high. He gets all the way up right there. I think he's out of the new pavement, yet it's still turned.
Steve is a crew chief, Jeff is a driver. How does this 2-tire stop for the 54 working so effectively?
Well, I think what we've seen is good handling race cars. Fresh Goodyear tires just aren't a huge advantage. Tyler Allen thought that it would work. Gibbs was frustrated because he thought the left rear gave up, but the 20 heated his up. He had one clean run at him, it didn't work, and now it feels like it's equalized. I do believe the 20's quicker, but catching and passing, 2 different challenges.
No doubt about it, and Ty Gibbs, he's just done a really good job. We've seen the car wiggle a few times, but nothing too bad. He's been very consistent with his lap time, and I think that's just what he has to do. You don't have to do anything. You know, you have to be perfect. You don't have to be the fastest every single lap, but you cannot make a mistake right here.
While this is fascinating between the top 2, I want to share the love and give a shout out to Josh Berry, the Wood brothers. He is legitimately in 4th place. He has been strong all day and has worked his way up into the top 5 here in these closing laps. Great run, Josh Berry.
And this is going to be a bigger challenge for the 54 because the Buschard that 17 is a lead lap car. So he just doesn't want to pull over. He's going to battle the best he can. We'll see what type of fight he puts up. Super respectful or nothing to race with. I'm not sure which for the 17, but an easy pass for the 54.
Have you noticed how decisive Gibbs has been with his overtaking?
He's done a great job.
It has been spectacular. Here comes Bell. He responds. The laps are counting down.
That's the first time I've seen the 20 car on the bottom, not using that odd shaped groove in 3 and 4, and it worked.
It's going to make it harder to defend because now Ty doesn't know exactly which lane he needs.
And he tried it in 1 and 2. It worked in 3 and 4, so he went ahead and tried it in 1 and 2. Let's see what he does this time. Ty saw it. Ty saw it, and he went lower.
Nothing between the teammates. A car length, 2 car lengths, and 8 laps to go. Tense on the pit boxes.
This time, Bell to the top.
Oh, if Bell could get the power down, I like the wider entry.
Go back to the bottom. Get that left sides low. There you go. I like this. I like this. I think this is something new that Bell has found in the last couple laps.
Great driving, Ty Gibbs, to sustain this relentless pressure as Christopher Bell gets even closer. Back to that right rear of the 54.
Oh, he's so high. Bell saw this lap car, and he tried to take advantage of where he thought the 54 Gibbs was going to have to run.
Now you have to cool your stuff. 7 laps, down to 6. I'm thinking one more big approach, one more big attack.
Christopher Bell's wife watching on. Christopher said in the past, she's maybe more competitive than he is.
Oh, she's a racer. She's been there every step.
Cross the line this time. 5 to go. Less than 5 miles to determine who wins this Iowa Corn 350.
That was a really nice corner for Bell.
3 cars up ahead. I know it's only 5 laps, but SVG is one of them. At the closing rate, I think they will get there, or at least have the air disrupted.
Great point, Stevie. There's traffic jam ahead. Austin Dillon, Brad Keselowski, and SVG are the cars ahead for them to negotiate over these closing 4 laps. There's Van Gisbergen. Forces Gibbs to go around him on the high side. Keselowski's next up.
A lot of respect right there. Seeing a couple drivers just get out of the way of these guys battling.
We spoke earlier in this broadcast about the growth and the maturation of Ty Gibbs, the 23-year-old from Charlotte, who has been through so much, personally and professionally. But to handle this pressure from somebody like his teammate, Christopher Bell, this has been impressive, but it's not over yet. He doesn't have that victory yet. There's 2 laps to go, and Bell is relentless. Here he comes again, all over the back of his younger teammate.
All right, what's Bell going to do here? I think you got to go back to the bottom. It's been the most effective for him. Yes, right there. Can he throttle up? Can't quite get it done.
This track is only 7/8 of a mile, and there's 1 lap left. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Brad Keselowski there for Ty Gibbs to negotiate, and Christopher Bell. It's going to come down to the final 2 turns and the run to the line. It was an epic moment at Bristol Motor Speedway earlier this year when Ty Gibbs finally got his first win. Forget that first, he's now got 2. Ty Gibbs wins in Iowa. That was phenomenal.
Great job. Way to go back today. Great job, team. Excellent work. Proud of you guys.
Huge bonus in the championship point scenario.
That was a good delivery, sir. Thanks to the 20 team.
And an epic comeback. He was as low as 28th in this race, and a 2-tire stop on the last trip down the Busch Light pit lane. A call by that man there, Tyler Allen, was the winning call.
Finding success together, battling through adversity together. Speeding at North Wilkesboro was on the driver. A pit stop today was on the crew, but they fought through together that 2-tire call, and then the epic drive by his young man behind the wheel, his young driver, didn't slip a tire, holding off Bell.